bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out.
All right, y'all, let's go. We're doing a little Madden League real quick, man. We want to get into it. See what's we got a good award. That's why What up, man? Mississippi, get him out.
I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. Catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep it cool and stay out of the news headlines and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling,
bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1,
2, 1, 2. What you gonna do?
Show up on the scene with it too. Drew on you and your friend and play a little too.
2, 1, 2.
You happen what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
In the air now, in the air now.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out playing this week. It's the
30.
Eagles and the Vikings.
He's only missed 30, man. 4 of them was touchdowns or interceptions. The rookie came in and had a game. That one game, I don't care what nobody said.
The NFL season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Nobody said.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Second and a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he's up to the 40-yard line. The Eagles sit 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
I think defensively you're okay with that. And you're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll send Beckham in motion right. Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. His throw is going to be incomplete. Elijah Moore, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, y'all. Second quarter, man.
The middle with Barkley.
Can't run for shit, and they done hurt a few of us. Like, we done got 4 injured people on side.
2nd and 9.
But Hurts been on some shit. I can't lie.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard.
He dotting them bitches.
And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
We're talking about dotting them bitches.
He's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into a first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A good pick up there.
Dotting them bitches.
Yards.
That's really good play design right
Hit
there.
the numbers.
It's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Gets past. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Fight.
Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-0. So that drive goes a full
defense, look at the defense.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
See, another person hurt.
And hold on here.
Damn.
On that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So
that's like
as the
number
medical
5.
staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
We winning, but we losing.
Back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not
Good
where you
fight.
want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
To the air with McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It's caught by OBJ.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? Is that what's going to go around the league and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The
way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He completes it to Beckham.
OBJ, what's up, man? Odell, Beckham.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
My boy's a junior. Junior. Fuck up out of there. Get the fuck up out of there. We got 36 seconds. Can we do something, anything with it? Oh, man. He can't hold him.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by
Let's go.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
This offense is deadly, bro.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
These niggas surgical when they moving. How they supposed to move?
Again. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Timeout.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on
Man, I
point
thought we
this
had time
entire
for
game.
one more
He
play
has
beside.
percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way.
Hey, y'all, I'm standing behind this. This shit type young.
Again, it's Jones.
Yeah, hitting my G.
And fights through
damn.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I have to think of major
Cinnamon
focus
Toast
at
Crunch
halftime
Waffle.
needs to be figuring out how to create space for the running
this
game
shit
to
hitting.
get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half
Waffle.
seems accurate. That line has struggled
in the
to
morning.
sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got
Oh,
to
big.
stand on their
Holding.
teams at the first level.
Let him back.
Make sure that block's secure
Push
before
him
they
back.
slide
Push him
off
back.
and try to chip someone at the
Way back.
second level.
I know.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Throwing is McCarthy. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Oh, man. That was a killer. They been killing, bro.
Ready to take over once more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Go.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an
We
Eagle
ain't
first
pick up.
down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful?
Realistically, a bad move. Picking up him is why I can't pick up some of the niggas I need to pick up. And we signed him.
Yeah, you have to
I
be
got no money
careful
right
about
now.
how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought
My
up. So
offense
maybe
is
if you
deadly.
still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
I've seen that 97. You can remember that.
More pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yeah. It might have been worth the money. We got me talking about it. He said, Coach, I'm worth the money, though.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days.
I got to dodge somebody.
Receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Yeah, man.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept.
Oh, no. Mr. Actually, shuffle. My apologies.
Second down.
My apologies, y'all. Get back to it. Like we never left.
Hurts gonna keep it
with the same play.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
Push.
It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter.
Crazy.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one.
That one play I be doing on this.
If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense.
Roughing the kicker, let's go.
So be it. I want to be in control and in firm control.
Nigga.
Right
so
roughing the kicker. Come on, baby.
Penalty, 1st and goal.
That ain't it. Come on. Off the roughing the kicker. Come the fuck on, man.
And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy.
We not doing nothing like
Coach Lombardi would say,
out of the order, man. We just doing what we gotta
and we
do.
get a seal here.
Just what we gotta do.
This play in the alley. And that's good
Oh.
and finish in the end zone.
And he is into the end zone again.
That was good. That was actually really happy for that. Get a muscle nigga down and shit. 1, 2, 3. Look at this shit. Oh my God, he didn't have to do that. Oh my God, Yo, hold on now. Nah, fuck that. Nope. Nah, we gotta see that. Handoff. He sees. Bro, like, all right, boom. What's your name, my boy? Van Kinkle. I don't know what the nigga name is. We just gonna call him VG, man. My boy VG, man. He got the Clay Matthews here, but yeah, my boy, you got folded. Bang! Hit you so hard. Who's that? That's a lineman. That's a tight end. That look like a safety, 15. And I think Grant's a safety too. And I hit you so hard, niggas just folded. Ugh. Bang. Damn, Van Kinkle. That was crazy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott.
That was crazy. Wicked. Damn, how the big man down there again?
Shy of the 30-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything.
Because we on their
ass.
ass.
Know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now,
it's about the part of the season we start showing the fuck out.
But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled,
oh my God,
find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball
he's scoping. Yeah, that's got to be illegal.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. On play action, McCarthy. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jones. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
They playing for their life. 4th quarter, they down 2 touchdowns. They playing for their life. That ain't our story. Yeah, look, false start.
And I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Yeah. Calling them at this point.
False start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Pushing back, way back. Hit him.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
We need to stop right here. Don't stop. They running it. They're going to run it. Fuck it. They're going to run it. Come on, White. Let's go, White. White set no fly zone. Oh, they going for it on 4th. Yeah, they playing for their life out here. They playing for their life out here. They playing for their life out here, Polo. They playing for their life out here, Polo.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative
for their life. That ain't our story. Be comfortable. We could run. Yeah, we could go what we feel comfortable running. Just a couple yards, we're cool with that.
2nd down coming up.
We get the pistol.
46-yard line, a
2nd down
and 6.
With the pistol for base to the side. Run it.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Go.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
We need to die, man. We need to die. He should die. Good shit.
First down at about the 38.
About the 4th quarter winner. Fuck it. Like I said, they story their story. We ain't got to go there. That we solid. We can, though. We got to.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. There we go. There we go. How'd I know? How'd I know? How'd I know? How'd I know? I said, put it up. Yo. Come on, bro. Do your dance. Do your dance. Do your dance.
Add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak
I
is
said,
extend another week.
I
He's
said it.
got
I'm
them
like,
out
wow, he
to
ought
a
to
three-score lead
put
here
it
in the
up there.
fourth quarter
Oh
after
man,
that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming
crazy.
his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
What
Yeah,
a
I think when
fucking
you're leading by a
touchdown.
healthy margin already, it actually
Yeah,
loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more
that's how
chances
you do that,
and
man.
definitely play with more confidence because
That
he
is
certainly saw
definitely
something
how
he could
you do
exploit.
that.
Their defense, they made sure to let his quarterback know, just
Yeah,
give it to me. And the rest was all up to
nah,
him. And
man.
he
Hold
delivered,
up, back
committing a
up.
three-score game.
Now after the
Sold
touchdown,
out
here's
this
Elliott
fucking
on to
game, my
kick it
boy.
away.
You the reason I can't sign a lot of niggas right now because I signed your dumb
And up
ass.
to
But you know
about the
what?
26-yard line, just across the 25. Here the Vikings
This
now
year
to
at least
start
we
their
got
next
niggas got some
drive.
problems to deal
Not
with.
an ideal way to end their
They
previous
just
drive.
got
They
some.
threw
Man, I
an
got you for 3
interception,
years,
Charles,
boy.
after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least
Ugh.
build on for this offense as they run back out here.
I'm gonna keep it chill. I'm probably gonna trade
Last play, everything was working
after
pretty
this
well
year
for
because
this
I got a
offense,
rookie.
gaining chunks of yardage, getting
So
first
he go
downs, really making a push for the end zone, and
back
looked like
with
they had a nice rhythm
Gilmore
going.
stepping up
Now
too.
you got to have a short memory
With
here.
Slavey and hurt.
Focus on the interception, focus on what came before it, and get back to it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Get him. Got him. Good. No, we got him. It's all right. There.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of
My
bounds.
bad.
So
Carter
for
had to chase
Philadelphia
his ass down.
territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They hit a
Just 2
touchdown
minutes
here. It's
remaining
over.
here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided
This
affair.
game was cooked the
From
second he
23, this is
put that
2nd and
touchdown
3.
in. Yeah. It's over.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with
And I
2
feel a
remaining.
pick coming.
We'll be
They
back
just
after
willy-nilly
this.
with the rock. We in man or we bushing?
McCarthy operating
Yeah,
from
man.
the gun.
And bushing.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Could have caught that.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To the air with McCarthy.
Told you. I fucking told you, son.
It's
I smelled it.
And the Eagles are going to take
Smelled it, bro.
here at their own 6-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL,
Yeah, it's the game,
that's the kind
man.
of day that you feel really good about. And I do know
What
a few
an ass
guys are going to
whooping
think to
look like.
themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And not a
Go
whole lot of
Giannis,
room to
but then
operate
you
there on the
have to
first
tackle
down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Take Hurts out the game. Put the rookie in. 2 minutes left.
Again, it's Barkley.
Oh, man.
And able to
Let's
get him
go.
across the 20 before they get to him. So a solid run
He
by
said he gonna
Saquon
get some
Barkley,
yards
and
before we get
another
up out of
1st
here.
and 10 here.
Just a few with the last play of the game. What we doing?
And they'll
Some
run
more
on
yards,
the
I'm with it.
inside handoff.
Yeah.
Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight
GG's,
ahead, positive
fellas.
game. Just keep that clock ticking.
GG's,
So it's a
bro.
victory here for the Philadelphia
Yeah,
Eagles.
nah.
And it was
Nope.
their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half
Nope.
shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all?
Look at that. 44 for 25.
What a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker
Bro
room,
was not playing around.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment or
That shit
just
happened.
more focus on what they plan to do.
He got all them yards on that last play. But receiving, man, nah, fuck that. Odell with 112, man. Come on. He only got one more catch than these niggas.
So for the Eagles, they keep
That's
pace
my
for a
star
playoff
receiver.
spot as they move to 7-3.
My third
And they'll
string,
hit
he
the
can
road
win the
next
show out
week
this game.
to
I
take
see
on
it.
the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's starting to look
Smith,
like it won't be their year as they drop to
look, Smith got 5
5-6.
to get
And
that,
they'll get a chance to
man.
redeem themselves at home
36
next
on
week.
rack. That boy was putting on a fucking show. No lie, we had like 5 people that were hurt. I should have checked that before the end of the game too. I'm gonna check it right now real quick. No steps allowed. Fuck that. Whatever they do, bro. Yeah, lost cause. Alright, so quick questions. New injury. Only one? There's 5 in the fucking game, so just like he out. Surprisingly, that's the part where I probably less, or that position, I'm less stressed at there. All the other niggas got hurt. We got decent quarterbacks. And I'm switching and putting, yeah, a Cooper up there. Who said? Hold up, yeah, but yeah, we got quarterbacks, so I ain't really worried about that. We play next. Cowboys. No. I could play them. Feeling the way. They can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe. Bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer. Why me, God, I need answers. Why young straight out of Atlanta. But outside these niggas, though. I got to fucking rule the side niggas. Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Take your ring and it cost me a phantom. I got no. That's crazy. Like, bro. I can't even trade these niggas away. I'm about to lose a lot of people. Not him though. Cause I accepted an option. Oh, this shit crazy, bro. I got big names up there I can't be fucking around with. I just got this nigga trade. I can't even sign him either. It's stressful. I'm gonna call it here, man. Y'all get with me on the next one. Appreciate y'all watching, man. Stay with me.